Tip your hat to Buffalo. They did a nice job coming in on the road. They played well. Obviously, we didn't play well enough. And, it's a disappointing loss. We got to move forward from here and play, Bowling Green on Tuesday and try to move on. We obviously have to play a little bit better, and we probably have to compete a little bit harder as well.
Questions for Jimmy?
Not at all. To answer your question, we try to focus our defense on not giving up threes, and that's the first thing they did was hit fours, so it was definitely a surprise. But, yeah, we definitely didn't expect it.
He gave you a couple different looks defensively, whether it was man, they went to zone, I think because of foul trouble, but then switch it up in the second half. That play any role, and maybe you guys not shooting, the three as well as you normally do.
It's all on us. It don't matter what they do. We just got to be us and play Kent State basketball, and we didn't do that tonight. So,
what do you think allowed them to maybe come up with a couple steals in the first couple possessions of the second half? They haven't been very strong coming out of the second half, and they were able to get a couple steals, fast break.
At the end of the day, I think they were just a tougher team. You know what I'm saying? They outfought us in this battle, and they threw punches and kind of almost, in some spurts, just like at their house, we wilted. You know what I'm saying? We got to be tough at the end of the day, and that's what I think got their momentum going, and being tougher than us, and us just not battling back.
Jimmy, away from the game for just a moment, 2 strong games since you've come back. Are you almost, or are you fully healthy right now, or there's still some lingering from the mono?
I feel good. I'm just trying to help the team, and it's disappointing that we dropped 2. So we just got to get back at it, and worry about the next game. Have a short memory.
Jimmy, you were really effective on the block today. Whether it was getting them a foul trouble, getting them a free throw line, what was your mindset going into this one?
Just be aggressive and attack, and unfortunately, it wasn't enough. So.
It didn't count. I mean, they're good players, but, we obviously got to guard a little bit better if we expect to win any games. And if you want to win against good teams, I say guard play is important. Every play is important, right? I mean, guard play is important. Post play is important. We didn't do what we needed to tonight.
Coach, the looks they gave you defensively, do you think that contributed to maybe not shooting foul well?
At the end of the first half, I think they played zone for a couple possessions, and we struggled against it. Second half, I don't know that had anything to do with it. I mean, we turned the ball over early in the second half. I think somebody mentioned it, the first possession, it's our ball. We can't even, we can't reverse the basketball. Second possession, I think CO drove, it turns it over. It's back-to-back layups. In the first half, I think the fast break points, according to this sheet, was 8-0 us. And for the game, it's 11-8 them. And we tally it a little differently than you guys do, but it was 8-3 us in the first half. So it's 8-0 them in the second half. That's what sort of happened at their place too. I don't think so. No, Dev's competing. I mean, he's missing some shots, but Dev's competing. Dev, go down with Dev 100 out of 100 times.
Coach, obviously, if you would have known before the game you're going to hold lost to 6-2.
Yeah, you'd think you'd have a pretty good chance to win, right? Yeah. But you know what? When Shannon Evans goes for 21 and Skeet 14 and hits the first 4 threes of the game, and a freshman point guard goes on the road, and he played great, Lamonte Beard. Freshman point guard goes on the road, and he has 14, with only 1 turnover, gets to the line 11 times. Pretty good for a freshman on the road. Pretty good.
You mentioned those guys are good players. Is there something matchup-wise with them, with their guards?
I don't know. You have to. Yeah. I don't know the answer to that one, Alan. I mean, they're a tough matchup because they're good. Does that make sense? But there's other good teams that maybe we play a little bit better against. But you know what, those guys competed really hard tonight and deserved to win because of how hard they competed.
Coach, in the second half, you're able to get it. I think they stretched it for them at 47-41, and your defense stifled them a couple times. And then Evans hit that long pull-up.
Oh, yeah.
28.
Mm-hmm.
How much of a
Yeah.
killer was that?
That was sort of a backbreaker there, but, you know, we missed a layup right after that, too, a wide-open layup right on top of the basket, right? So, and then they scored. I mean, at some point you got to score, too. You can't, you know, you get stop, you got to score. So we cut it to 6 on a tip-in, big-time shot by Shannon Evans, and then on a step back, and then, you know, we miss a layup, and we miss a 3, and then we miss a layup, our next 3 possessions. So that certainly, and then Jimmy, I think, threw a court, like a cross-court pass for a turnover. So, I mean, we had 4 chances there, and, you know, we didn't get it done. Bottom line, we didn't get it done.